Hey, amazing folks! Ever wondered how a love story could connect the Old and New Testament? Well, get ready, because today we're diving into the incredible narrative of Ruth, a love story ordained by God that transcends generations. Hey there, wonderful souls! Welcome back to the Word of Life, where we explore the timeless tales that make the Bible the incredible book it is. Today, we're not just telling a story, we're unlocking a hidden chapter that connects the Old and New Testament in a way that'll leave you in awe. Ever felt like the Bible is this vast, mysterious puzzle, and you're missing a few pieces? Well, get ready to discover a piece that fits snugly into the intricate mosaic of God's plan. We're delving into the captivating story of Ruth, a narrative that's not just about one woman, but a tapestry woven by the Almighty Himself. So, grab your favorite cup of warmth, settle in, and let's embark on a journey through love, loss, redemption, and the divine thread that ties Ruth's life to a destiny far beyond her imagination. Stay tuned, because, trust me, you wouldn't want to miss this. Now, let's rewind the tape a bit and explore the roots of Ruth's story. In the land of Moab, where destiny seemed predetermined, Ruth's lineage unfolds with a purpose. We find ourselves in the midst of a family fleeing famine, led by a man named Elimelech. You see, the Bible often lays out its stories within a broader context, connecting characters in a divine web. In Ruth's case, the genealogy isn't just a list of names, it's a testament to God's plan unfolding. To dive deeper, let's turn to the book of Ruth, chapter 1, verses 1 to 5. In the days when the judges ruled, there was a famine in the land. So a man from Bethlehem in Judah, together with his wife and 2 sons, went to live for a while in the country of Moab. The man's name was Elimelech, his wife's name was Naomi, and the names of his 2 sons were Mahlon and Chilion. This sets the stage for Ruth's journey, providing a glimpse into the challenging circumstances that propelled her family from Bethlehem to Moab. Now, as we move forward, keep an eye out for the divine interventions and the surprising twists that reveal the hand of God in every chapter of this incredible narrative. Now, let's dive into the heart of Ruth's tale, a narrative painted with hues of love, loss, and unwavering loyalty. Imagine the scene: Ruth, her husband Mahlon, and sister-in-law Orpah, all facing the harsh reality of widowhood in a foreign land, the weight of grief heavy on their hearts. The story pivots when Naomi, their mother-in-law, makes a life-altering decision. A decision not just about physical relocation, but a spiritual journey back to Bethlehem, the land of promise. The bond between these women becomes a beacon of hope in a time of despair. Turn with me to the book of Ruth, chapter 1, verses 16 to 17. But Ruth replied, "Don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord deal with me, be it ever so severely, if even death separates you and me." These words, spoken by Ruth, resonate through the ages, echoing a commitment that goes beyond the bonds of family. It's a declaration of loyalty, a testament to the profound impact of faith and love in the face of adversity. As we unfold the next chapters, keep this unwavering devotion in mind, a theme that weaves through every twist and turn of this remarkable narrative. Now, our plot thickens with the introduction of Boaz, a character not only significant in his own right, but intricately connected to Ruth's destiny. Boaz emerges as a figure adorned with kindness and generosity, traits that echo through the corridors of history. To unravel this further, let's turn to the book of Ruth, chapter 2, verse 1. Now Naomi had a relative on her husband's side, a man of standing from the clan of Elimelech, whose name was Boaz. Boaz, a relative from Naomi's husband's side, steps onto the stage as a man of standing, not just in society, but in the intricate plan of God. The term kinsman redeemer comes into play here, a concept deeply rooted in Israelite culture. This role signified more than just a family connection. It carried the responsibility of preserving the family's name, inheritance, and, most importantly, offering redemption in times of need. The layers of the story unfold as Boaz becomes intertwined with Ruth's life, offering a glimpse into the divine orchestration at play. As we journey through this narrative, keep a keen eye on how Boaz, this beacon of kindness, shapes the fate of our protagonists in ways only God could design. Now, let's dive into the intricacies of the captivating narrative between Ruth and Boaz, a tale woven with threads of providence, loyalty, and a love that transcends societal norms. The story unfolds in Bethlehem, a town marked by loss and the quiet desperation of two widows, Ruth and Naomi. Faced with the harsh reality of widowhood and the societal challenges it posed, Naomi decides to return to her homeland, and Ruth makes a resolute choice to accompany her. Upon arriving in Bethlehem, Ruth takes on the arduous task of gleaning in the fields during the barley harvest to provide for herself and Naomi. Now, imagine the scene. A foreign widow, stooping in the scorching sun, gathering grain behind the reapers. Little did she know that the field she chose belonged to Boaz, a relative of Naomi. The Book of Ruth, chapter 2, sets the stage for this providential encounter. Boaz, the master of the field, notices Ruth and inquires about her. He learns of her loyalty to Naomi and her willingness to embrace the God of Israel. Struck by her character, Boaz goes beyond the customary provisions for gleaners, instructing his workers to intentionally leave extra grain for her to collect. Boaz replied, "I've been told all about what you have done for your mother-in-law since the death of your husband, how you left your father and mother and your homeland and came to live with a people you did not know before. May the Lord repay you for what you have done. May you be richly rewarded by the Lord, the God of Israel, under whose wings you have come to take refuge." Ruth chapter 2, verses 11-12. The narrative deepens as Ruth, overwhelmed by Boaz's kindness, questions why she has found favor in his eyes as a foreigner. Boaz's response not only reflects his admiration for her actions, but hints at a deeper connection under the protective wings of God. May the Lord repay you for your kindness. May you be richly rewarded by the Lord, the God of Israel, under whose wings you have come to take refuge. Ruth 2, verse 12. As the harvest season progresses, Naomi, discerning the cultural nuances and the significance of a kinsman redeemer, devises a daring plan for Ruth. At the threshing floor, after a celebration, Boaz retires to sleep. Following Naomi's guidance, Ruth approaches Boaz in the dark of the night and uncovers his feet. In a bold move, she essentially proposes to him, invoking the custom of a kinsman redeemer. The atmosphere is charged with suspense and anticipation. Ruth 3 verse 9 captures this pivotal moment. "Who are you?" he asked. "I am your servant Ruth," she said. "Spread the corner of your garment over me, since you are a guardian redeemer of our family." Boaz, recognizing Ruth's noble character and understanding the weight of her request, responds with grace and respect. He acknowledges another kinsman closer in line, but assures Ruth that he will address the matter. The narrative reaches its zenith as Boaz, a man of integrity, takes charge of the situation. He approaches the nearer kinsman in the presence of elders at the city gate, a place of legal and societal transactions. Boaz presents the opportunity to redeem Naomi's land, a proposition that also involves taking Ruth as his wife. The nearer kinsman, initially willing to acquire the land, hesitates when the implications of marrying Ruth and preserving her deceased husband's name become apparent. In a symbolic act, he relinquishes his sandal, signifying the transfer of redemption rights to Boaz. With the legalities addressed, Boaz seizes the moment to declare his intention not only to redeem Naomi's land, but to marry Ruth. The elders and people at the gate bear witness to this transformative act of redemption. Boaz articulates the deeper significance of this union, intertwining themes of familial legacy and divine providence. "Today you are witnesses that I have bought from Naomi all the property of Elimelech, Kilion, and Mahlon. I have also acquired Ruth the Moabite, Mahlon's widow, as my wife, in order to maintain the name of the dead with his property, so that his name will not disappear from among his family or from his hometown. Today you are witnesses." Ruth 4, verses 9-10. The love story crescendos with the birth of Obed, the son of Ruth and Boaz. This child becomes a beacon of hope, a link in the chain of generations that ultimately leads to the Messiah. Obed, the grandfather of David, foreshadows the royal lineage from which Jesus Christ emerges. Ruth 4 verses 13 to 17 beautifully encapsulates this joyous culmination. So Boaz took Ruth, and she became his wife. When he made love to her, the Lord enabled her to conceive, and she gave birth to a son. The woman said to Naomi, "Praise be to the Lord, who this day has not left you without a guardian redeemer. May he become famous throughout Israel. He will renew your life and sustain you in your old age. For your daughter-in-law, who loves you and who is better to you than 7 sons, has given him birth." This interconnected tale of Ruth and Boaz, intricately woven into the fabric of God's redemptive plan, echoes through the ages, resonating with themes of loyalty, selflessness, and the providence of a loving God. Now, let's zoom out and appreciate the grander scope of Ruth and Boaz's story. Their union, guided by divine providence, becomes a pivotal thread in the rich tapestry of Jesus Christ's ancestry. Matthew 1 verses 5 to 6 highlights this connection. Salmon, the father of Boaz, whose mother was Rahab; Boaz the father of Obed, whose mother was Ruth; Obed the father of Jesse, and Jesse the father of King David. From Salmon, the son of Nahshon, we trace a remarkable lineage through Boaz, whose union with Ruth, a Moabite widow, defied cultural norms. This unconventional love story gave rise to Obed, who became the father of Jesse. Jesse, in turn, fathered David, the renowned king of Israel. Moving forward, the line extends through Solomon, Rehoboam, and a succession of kings, including Hezekiah and Josiah. As we navigate through the complexities of royal rule, the family tree takes a pivotal turn with Zerubbabel, who played a crucial role in the post-exilic era. The lineage continues through a succession of generations, linking Eleazar, Mathan, and Jacob. Finally, the narrative converges on Joseph, the husband of Mary, and culminates in the birth of Jesus, the Christ, fulfilling ancient prophecies and ushering in a new chapter in the redemption story. This intricate tapestry weaves together diverse characters, illustrating the sovereign hand of God in orchestrating the arrival of the long-awaited Messiah. As we reflect on the story of Ruth and Boaz, may it inspire us to see God's hand in our own journeys, recognizing that even in the seemingly mundane, His providence is at work, weaving stories of redemption and love. Folks, wasn't that an incredible journey through Ruth's story? If you're hungry for more biblical connections, check out next video for another deep dive into the rich tapestry of God's Word. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of the Bible. Take care, and God bless.